Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. So, shop is a little, garage, whatever you want to call it, a little packed right now. So, we have my son's car, my middle son. He's got this thing tore down. He's going to be doing a little bit of work to it. That's the 5.3 LS that I had initially in the Sonoma, so he's going to put that in there. He's got the GT45 turbos that I had in the Sonoma. He's going to put all that in there. So, see how that goes for him. We'll go from there. So, S10's no longer in here right now. Brought the Sonoma frame back in. We have the 6-liter out of the Sonoma that was going in the S10. That is now going to be going in my wife's truck along with the Power Glide because she wants it done, so I got to do what I got to do. Wife's truck is in the garage. Took the flatbed off of it. It's sitting outside right now. So we're getting there. All I've done so far is pressure wash it and take the flatbed off. So she's a little tight in here. We don't have a whole lot of room, but that's okay. Got plenty of room up front, but not with the bike in here. Few issues. Not too worried about it. Not a whole lot of rust in it. Cab on the other side's got some rust, so we'll fix that up and we'll get this thing built. So I'm going to try, no promises, but I'm going to try and record everything on this one. It might not be perfect, but I'm going to do what I can. So this is the point where we're going right now, at least in my head. Whether or not it's going to work, I don't know. I got to get the cab off and then we'll find out. I'm going to take the Sonoma frame. I'm going to chop the front end off of it. And then I'm going to graft that onto this frame. Hopefully. This wonderful frame. Then the stupid expensive drive shaft that I bought for the S10 is going to go in this. Sitting over in that tube over there right now. So once I get all that figured out, I have to get the gear in the Power Glide to run the speed sensor generator again. I had taken that out, so we're gonna go back to a stock ECU for this engine. It's still gonna have the same cam. That's gonna stay in it. The heads are gonna stay on. It's gonna stay studded. All that fun jazz. Just gonna swap the valve covers out. Get anything that has to do with the turbo system on there. That's just gonna all go over there onto the 5.3. So use that drive shaft over there instead of the 2-piece that's in here. Gonna try to use this rear end. I know it's a little loose, so just deal with it, I guess. Go until it blows. That's what we're gonna do right now. So if I figure it out halfway correctly, we're gonna have to move the axle up roughly a foot, and then the just over 9-foot bed that's on here, we're going to shorten that up at least a foot, if not a little bit more. We're going to have to C-notch the frame because it's getting dropped. Right now we're at just over 13.5 inches from that fender to the ground, which might not seem like a lot, but it really is. She's got quite a bit of clearance there. So we're going to drop that. The goal for that is going to be about 7 inches. So we could do a lot of that already just by dropping the tire size down from that, because they're going to go to a 5-bolt in the front, I think. I don't think I'll be able to run the dually wheel in the front of this. So coming down to a size tire like that. But then, in addition to that, this already has 2-inch drop spindles. So we're gonna have to see what happens. That's all we can do. The back end's gonna get dropped. She wants it roughly 7-8 inches off the ground. So I'll see what I can do. If I need to, we have the S10. I can swap the spindles on that, so we have a stock spindle, and that'll raise it up 2 inches if we need to. So at this point, I need to do some measuring on everything here so that I can go ahead and just get this frame cut off and get the excess out of here. So once it's out of here, I have room again to be able to do stuff. I can just set this on the back of the bed here for right now until I can figure stuff out. I need to be able to change oil and whatever else in my other vehicles. So yeah, that's where we're going with it right now. So stick around. They're going to be hit and miss because I'm gone for work every other week right now. It's ridiculous. So every other week I'm gone, and I don't have time to sit and work on this stuff. Barely. Ball's done though, so that makes a big difference. Not running every night for softball and baseball. But that's okay. It is what it is. So stick around. We'll see what we can get done here. And once we get this wonderful truck done, then we're either going to hit up the 94 Mustang that my son had bought before he bought the Camaro. That's why he's got all my goodies, because I traded him some of the goodies for his Camaro, or for his Mustang. Decent Mustang. Or we are going to work on that. That's 83 T-top. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm thinking the 94 is going to come first, just because that's going to be an easy throw a motor transmission in it, put the interior back in it, and go. That's what that one's going to be. A nice fun cruiser. That one is going to be getting the cage put in it that I cut out of the 79 that I was working on. Too much of a hassle trying to get a title for it. So this one needs it needs a quarter on it, and I cut the quarter off the other one. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. And thanks for sticking around. Stick with me on this build. It might take a long time. I hope it doesn't. But we're just going to have to get going and work on getting this cab off, getting it all cleaned out, and go from there. Yeah. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. We'll catch you next time.